good morning. Today we are going to review the Chips episode Karate, which was episode 406. I'm Flagon. Along with me are my chums, Skip Fecal and Boom Boom Gaza. We're going to go through our checklist as normal. First off, we'll start with the best line by Ponch. And when Ponch was talking to somebody about Revis, and he said, he read me like a neon sign. And that was probably my favorite line of the whole thing.
Mine is when he was talking to Rivas Sanchez. He said, you stay clean, Rivas. So I like that.
Mine was also when he says, you read me like a neon sign. I thought that was pretty awesome. So the next category is the best extra. And I had down Danny Bonaducci. He's in it a little bit, but he has a little moment where he does a karate chop in some sort of crazy move and just made me think it was all his start into the downcline of like drug use and being homeless. So
mine was one of Mastodon's crew. When Andy was talking, he said, that's crummy, Andy, because he didn't agree with what Andy was saying. So
I can't believe they got away with that kind of foul language. My favorite extra was Danny Bonaducci because he made Bear pull his gun on him. And I think anybody who can do that in a Chips episode has got to win the best extra. Yeah, to Bear. Bear's so kind. Best car that was wrecked. This one didn't really necessarily happen in a crash, but they were trying to get some money for Mastodon, and they were stripping a Datsun. And I just thought that was amazing that they stripped a Datsun completely because what did they get out of it? Maybe an AM/FM radio or a cassette?
mine, for the best car that was wrecked, was Bear's damaged cruiser when Bonaducci's crew backed up into it and damaged his car.
all right, so next category is best chase music, and we're gonna go ahead and pass it up.
Chasing the dirt bikes very early on. That was really snappy, especially the bass line.
Yeah, I have to go with the first chase scene before the credits even rolled because it was so long. There was nothing happening. They just had to take up time because they didn't have enough stuff for a plot. Favorite off-duty moment? My favorite one was Gautrer when he was serving the Kool-Aid at the end at the karate match, and he was wearing the worst clothes I've ever seen, and acting like a waiter was just really funny.
Mine was when they visited Andy Mastodon at the Hofbräu house before he broke the plate. That was my favorite.
My favorite is when Ponch, how he's dressed, and pretty much every off-duty moment in this one, he's wearing a denim outfit. It's like a T-shirt with a really tight denim jacket with matching denim jeans, dark denim. It's pretty hot. All right, so next is your favorite on-duty moment. And my favorite on-duty moment is when Bear had to pull the gun on Danny Bonaducci and just how sad he was that it resorted to that.
Mine was when they chased Bonaducci. Anytime Danny was being chased or pointed a gun at was entertaining.
Yeah, my favorite, of course, was Bear pulling his gun on Danny Bonaducci. Danny Bonaducci had a little stick, and Bear pulled his gun on him. I just thought that was pretty fair. Best deep thought by Baker. There was so many, but the one that I wrote down was nothing very serious ever happens this early in the morning.
Mine was a really long-winded one by Baker, but it started with, I'll give you a chicken. And that was about it. Yeah.
My best, or what was it? Best deep thought by Baker was, cops eat cornflakes and catch colds just like you do. The next was estimated money spent on wrecking cars in this episode.
I did the calculations in my head, and I came up with $510. So.
I was holding steady at about $206 because of all the dirt bikes that were ruined, but once they ruined Brooks' cruiser, that jumped up to about $35,000. So it's $35,527 plus tax. Scene with the tightest pants. Ponch, I think we already made reference to this, but Ponch's Canadian tuxedo. Whenever he's seeing Rivas, that thing is just extremely tight.
Yeah. Mine is Ponch and John in the gym with Rivas. Yeah, any scene with Rivas was pretty funny, no matter what.
I also had Ponch's denim tuxedo at the youth center. Our next thing is going to be favorite botched attempt at authentic Spanish. I didn't put anything for this one, so I think there was something.
Mine was greeting Revis. When they saw Revis, he said, Revis, he said something in Spanish that wasn't really audible.
Yeah, I liked. Where did I have this? At the witness to the opening chase, they were talking. Ponch and the guy were talking in English, and then at the end, Ponch said "E2." Like all of a sudden, he just threw in a Spanish. Didn't really go with anything. Yeah. Most ridiculous line: "You take or you get taken from" by Andy Mastodon.
Mine's also a Mastodon original. Let's get yourself some decent threads.
I also went with "Get Yourself Some Decent Threads." It was pretty good. Next is scene that best represented the year that the episode was filmed, and I went with Ponch's denim outfit again.
Mine was Punchline, hotter than Bo Derek's autograph.
And mine was the first time we got a glimpse at Andy Mastodon with his big glasses and crazy suit. Another thing we had here is a favorite character name, and mine, of course, was Revis.
Yes, Revis Sanchez for his full name.
All right, Revis all around. So the next is best stock footage scene, and once again, we could probably just go with take your pick on that. So, in agreement there, all right. And then next we have scene that should have been left out.
When they go back to the parking garage the second time, there's a rude parking lot guy that gave him a lot of hassle about nothing.
Just about all of this karate fighting probably didn't have anything to do with this episode, even though it was titled with it. So we could have done with without all of that. Best villain, Andy Mastodon, easily. The way he broke that plate in the Hofbrauhaus just was really intimidating.
I would say Mastodon goes down with Dio Solkin as being one of the best villains ever in Chip's lore.
I also had Andy Mastodon as the best villain because he smashes a plate, and that was pretty cool. And then next, Ponch demonstrated he was an expert at. I had karate.
Karate as well.
Yeah, that was an easy one. He was very good at karate this time, even against Andy Mastodon. Let's see. What do we have here? Favorite Grozy moment? What do I have here? I can't even read my own writing. Playing. Okay, go ahead. Why don't we come back to me?
Mine is chess lessons in Mr. Harrison's office with Grossi.
I also had chess lessons because they're at a karate demonstration, and he offers up chess lessons. So, Tony, you have something?
Yeah. I had chess lessons as well, but it looked like I wrote down dress, and so I couldn't figure out why that was. Yeah, chess lessons. Why wasn't Harlan the chess master? Isn't he good at chess? Or even Dave the dog? Yeah. So, yeah. So, anyways, let's see here. I had a couple other creative notes that I wrote down. Andy Mastodon, the idol of the alleys. That's a very good nickname. Also, this was all taking place at a camp for troubled youth, but maybe 2 or 3 of the guys there had big mustachios. And I also enjoyed the music, where we had the disco, the drums and all that kind of stuff, mixed in with the Karate Kid whistle. That gave it a really nice effect. Yeah, Grossi was playing the whistle. Do you guys have anything to add?
Into a microphone, nonetheless.
No.
No, I'm all set.
Okay. Well, that reviews episode 406, Karate, and we'll see you next week.